It's Thursday, everybody, and it is coming down out there. I might sit here and wait a couple minutes for the rain to slow down just a little bit before I run into Goodwill. Okay, let me go over real fast what I picked up at Goodwill. I just got out of there, and I did pick up two things today. The first thing I picked up was this bag of holding. Now, this is kind of like a shoulder bag, and the prices for this thing is all over the place. This is $5.99, but it's I think it's put out by Think Geeks, and it's some of them go for anywhere from $25 to $100, but I think it's the laptop ones that go for $100. I've seen a couple of these, not the same color but different color, but same type of bag, sold for like 35 to 50 bucks. So I might list this at, I don't know, we'll start out at 40 bucks and see what happens. Maybe 35 with shipping, or 40 bucks with free shipping. I'm not sure. I could throw that in a poly mailer and have it mailed out for under 10 bucks. The other thing I got, now always keep an eye out for these type of shirts, because when I do, they sell decent, but certain ones sell really good. This is the Mountain, and it has a wolf, and believe it is a, I think from the description it says something about Indian goddess, and there's the Mountain logo. Anyway, and that shirt, two of them on there sold for, hold on, before I even say what they sold for, this is a large, by the way. Two of them on there sold, one sold for 60 bucks and one sold for 25 bucks. It's from 2004. So I'll probably, I don't know, I'm probably going to list it starting at 45 bucks just to see if I can get 45 out of it. It was only $2.99, and you know, maybe I'll make like $30-$35 profit off of it, and maybe a little bit more, we'll see. But that was pretty much all they had there today, so I'm looking forward to that box bin yard sale tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Have a good day. Good morning. I am tired. Apparently I forgot to wear or change my shirt from yesterday. That's how tired I was this morning when I woke up. But I'm on my way over to this box bin yard sale. I had a look last night at some of the pictures. I don't know, it might be a successful day, it might not be. I'm kind of leaning towards not, because I didn't see a lot of things that popped out, but you never know. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over there and see what we get into. All right, I am back from that box bin yard sale. I'll give you a total what everything was and when I'm done, and let's show you what I got. The first thing I got was this Flex Track, this Aurora Flex Track. Now, this is from 1979. I grew up in the 70s, so this is, I remember these tracks with the little cars, the little RC cars, which they came back all these years later and are pretty popular again. But these were a lot of fun back in the day. But I looked through here last week when they had this, and it looked like almost everything was there, but I just didn't want to pull the trigger on it, and I ended up grabbing it this week. The other thing I grabbed was a bunch of PC games. And this actually is an empty box, but I had to dig through some of the bins to find the actual game inside. And the game is right here. Now, I did grab a bunch of Half-Life games too, which I can't show because the CD key is actually on the front, but just know that's them right there. So those will probably sell. I don't know, they still kind of hold their value, so I'll see what I can get out of them. And then there's Trader's Gate, which I'm not sure how much that's going for, but if it's not going for anything, I can always use this double CD case. I also grabbed a Half-Life Prima guide, which I've got to check and see how much that's worth. It might be worth a little bit of money. And also grabbed these Nolan Ryan story mugs. There's a bunch of different ones. That's just a few right there. Those are pretty cool. I don't know how much I'll sell them for. I might just lot them up, sell them for like 20 bucks. We'll see. And keep your eye out on magnifying glasses. Certain magnifying glasses do sell. I've got to clean this one up, and I've actually got to look at it. I don't remember the exact brands that sell, but for the price I paid for it, you know, even if it isn't worth money, the kids love these things. The other thing I grabbed was, and this is kind of fun, and I'll probably keep this myself, was this, give me 1 second, GameStop. It was the GameStop software, etc., and Babbage's catalog from 2002. And I thought this was pretty cool. This is a nice little flashback to some fun days gone by, like the Game Boy Color. And of course, on the front, it's the GameCube and the PlayStation 1. And there's a bunch of different things in here. Let's see if I can pull up some more pictures. They've got the original Xbox in here. Hold on, I'm trying to find some. Anyway, there's the Xbox. So $199, pretty consistent now. What was it? The PC, not the PC, but I just kind of went off subject for a second. The games that the game systems are, you know, they're all like $199. Nowadays you got $299 for, you know, and $399. So they're all kind of competing with each other. Even back then they were competing with each other. I'm just trying to find a good page to show y'all, but I remember the Game Shark. I sold one of those a little while back, but it's kind of interesting, all the stuff that's in here. Like I said, I might just keep this for myself just to kind of go through and see what all they had back then. I remember, but you know, of course, over time you forget. So, and they had the game bucks, but that was pretty much those that sold. I'm not even, I'm already ahead of the game. That's pretty much those that I bought. And the last thing I bought, I almost didn't pull the trigger on, and I was like, I know these sell. And it's a Libby Celestial. Keep your eye on these Libby Celestial mugs. Now this thing, when I picked it up, I just cleaned it up before I started the video. It came with a bunch of these little things. And of course, that will sell by itself. I looked that up, and 15, 20 bucks, but always keep your eye out for any of these Libby mugs, the see-through mugs with the celestial top or side, and the made in USA, because these mugs sell for $50 to $75. And I was shocked when I first found out about this in the Bolo group that I'm in a few months ago, because I figured none of these mugs are going to sell. And yeah, when I looked them up, I was like, wow, these things sell for a pretty good amount of money. The last one I saw sold for $69.99. I might even, maybe I might just group that and the other things together, because I don't know about this. I might end up throwing this out because it's kind of dirty. The Sun, Moon, and Stars, I think there's no cleaning for this stuff, and I wouldn't want to put that lotion on my hand after all these years. But those are vintage, and the little what's it called? Stopper, not stopper, but the little perfume bottle here. That alone, like I said, will sell for a little bit of money empty. But I might go ahead and just, maybe I'll group them together. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm going to make some money off of that mug right there alone. There's no problem with that, because those things do sell. But my total for today was $650. So I haven't laughed about that in a while, but $650. And I did give her 7 because I always like helping people out. They help the community out, so I figured, you know, $7, no big deal. So they're always great people, and they're always easy to deal with, as I've said many times before in the past, and I always find great stuff there that I resell. So today's total, what I'll put it on eBay for, I should make at least, I'm going to say 125 to 150 for everything. Maybe more, it depends. So, but that's it for today. I might be doing some yard selling tomorrow, we'll see. So, happy Monday, everybody. I am out and about today because tomorrow, or actually later tonight, we're supposed to have this tropical storm, I believe it's called Fred, come in, and we don't know which way it's going. It's kind of in our path. It could go to the left, right, or we could be the center of it. So I probably won't be doing any thrifting tomorrow. It all depends on what happens too. It could be damage, it could be extensive damage, or just a lot of rain. We don't know yet. But it should be heading to shore in the next 12, 14 hours maybe. But I want to get all this out of the way today. I'm getting ready to head to the post office after this. Had a pretty good weekend in sales and get rid of all these packages, and then on to the next. But let's go ahead and get in here and see what we can find. Well, finished up in the thrift stores. Let me go ahead and show you what I got. It's kind of interesting. It was a Simpsons type of day, Simpsons TV show, even though it was 2 different stores. The first thing I picked up was this. This is from Liquid Blue, size large. It's a Simpsons tie-dye shirt. It's got every character on it. This was $2.99. I was going to grab it for, or not grab it. I was going to pick it up just for myself because I like the Simpsons too. But I looked at the price on there, and they sold for like $15, $20. So I'm probably going to make about $10 off of that one. So that's pretty cool. And the second thing I got, which is crazy, and I'll tell you a story behind it. This Universal Studios Duff Beer. I can't even fit it in here. This thing is crazy big. So now I've got to figure out how I'm going to ship this thing when I do sell it. But I took it up to the front and asked the woman how much it would cost. And she looked at it and she said, well, we don't sell any alcoholic related stuff here because we're like a recovering thrift store, you know, for people who recover from alcoholism and abuse and everything. She said, I don't know how that got here. So I was like, okay. She's like, I'm just going to give it to you for free. And I was like, okay. so yeah, she gave it to me for free. I looked it up, and one of them sold for $55 with free shipping. So the only thing I think I can do with that is probably put maybe 2 of the largest bubble mailer bags that I can find at Staples over top of each other. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work with it because I mean, I've sold a baseball bat a couple times, so, and I've done with that. So I think that will probably work with those, the biggest ones that I can get, and then just wrap them up, send it out like that. It's probably going to be, I don't know, for shipping, to be honest with you. I have to weigh it when I get home with my scale. But I got that, and the other thing I got was for $4, and the only reason she charged me for is they're $2 DVDs at the place, but they're usually like I said, $4 because it's a 2-pack. So I guess she figured. But this does sell on eBay for 25 bucks, brand new. So if you do see a Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, the 10-disc set, this is the 10-disc set and the Christmas special. So I'll probably list this. I'll definitely list this for 25. So I'll probably make, you know, $18 off of this, $19 off of this when it's all said and done. That was it though. That's all they had. So let me get home and prepare for this tornado, or not tornado, hurricane slash tropical storm. I don't know what it is yet. I mean, I haven't looked at or checked out the weather since I went in there, but it is starting to get dark out, and we'll see what's going on. So we'll probably see on the flip side. I might even film some of this too. This tropical storm or hurricane, whatever it's turning into, whatever Fred wants to throw at us. And I got to check and see if the eye actually turned a little bit or not. So anyway, that's it for today. We'll see you. Good morning. It's Friday. It's early, and you know what that means. I'm at the box bin yard sale. Well, I'm on my way to it. I did get a chance to look at the pictures last night. They did have some NASCAR little car. Well, they're not little, but they're about this big. And they had some Dale Earnhardt senior ones. So hopefully they're in good condition. I know some of those cars don't go for a lot of money at all, but certain cars do go for good money. So we'll see what happens. But I'm excited, always excited to go to this box bin yard sale. I went to Goodwill yesterday, and they didn't have anything. It wasn't even worth filming going there. Thrift stores, none of that. There was just nothing. It was dead. So, but that's how Thursday went. And then we had a storm come through. So anyway, we're back at it today, and let's see what we can get into. All right, I'm back from that box bin yard sale. Today I picked up. It was kind of a slow day. I wouldn't say it was my worst day, but it wasn't my best day. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got, and then I'll give you a total like I always do at the end. The first thing I picked up was this Lion King stuffed animal. Now it does look like it's got Velcro on the top of it and on the bottom. So I guess maybe it's some kind of, maybe it folds up. I don't think this is the old original one, but then again, I'm not sure. But I've got to look this up and see what I can get for this. So some of these go for like $700-800, but they're a lot bigger. Some of these go for $50 to $100. So I'll take a look and see. The next thing I got was this Chrysler imaging CD for your audio system. Now this one sold recently for $15, so I might make $10 off of it. You know, nothing crazy. The last few things I got, like I said, it wasn't too big of a day today, was those cars I was looking at, I was saying earlier in the video before I went there, the NASCAR cars. I thought they were die cast, but no, they're not. They are models. So this is a Dale Earnhardt model. I don't know what year it's from. Some of these go for decent money, some of them don't. So it's kind of hard to gauge what you can sell it for. One recently sold for $35, so I'm hoping it's this one right here. And then I grabbed a smaller version. I'm not sure what scale this is. When it comes to aircraft and stuff like that, and robots, I can tell you the scale, but when it comes to cars, I'm not good at scale model-wise. Here's another one I got. This is the 94 McDonald's car, which is pretty cool. And I've got to see what years these models are. I'm not sure. They could be old, they could be new. They look kind of old, though. And then I've got this one right here, which is falling apart, but I've got to get it taken care of. Maybe I'll buy some model glue and fix it. And the hood opens. So that's that one. And the last one I got, which is heavy. It's a Muscle Mania, I believe, car. Something like that, but this thing weighs a lot. It's really cool. I believe it's called Willie's. I don't know if it's Willie's Roadster or Willie's something or another, but it's muscle machines. I'm sorry. The only problem is when I bought it, it was apart. So there you go. See, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to do some fixing to this, check the battery box, see if anything in there is messed up, but I'll probably sell it as is. Some of these have sold for like 50 bucks in box. Some of them have sold for 20, 30 bucks out of box. This would be a great like piece to sit on somebody's desk. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I guess maybe, there's collectors out there just collect them even if they're broke, just to have them. But I thought that flag, red, white, and blue, kind of stood out, and it should sell. We'll see. But that was pretty much everything for this week. I did get my wife some stuff and my daughter, and the total came to $8, but that was with including their items too, so I bought 3 things for them. So you might as well say it was only $5 for everything today. I don't think I'll make a serious killing. I'll probably make, let's say, 40, 50 bucks, maybe 60. Just off of some of these things in here. I believe the Lion King might go, maybe it'll go for 20. Who knows? I'll have to check and see. It isn't going to be super, like I said, super crazy sales-wise, but there really wasn't that much there. But I will hit some yard sales tomorrow, and we'll see what they have. It all depends on the weather, too. As of right now, it's nice, but here in Florida, it could be 4 seasons in one day. So we'll see what happens with that. And then coming up September 11th and 12th, I believe, is the yard sale across Florida. Basically, it's a one long nonstop Highway 90 from Jacksonville, I think, to Pensacola, of nothing but yard sales. And that should be fantastic. I think I went to, when I first moved down here, I went to one, but I didn't go very far. I maybe drove like 5 miles. But you always seem to find some really cool stuff, so I got to save for that because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good stuff. And I'll definitely take my camera for that and film some stuff. That should be fun. But that's it for today. We'll see you later.
This week I'm going to give her some items that sold on eBay and Mercari. The first item that I sold was this men's Nike LeBron 12 lows. These were purchased at a thrift store for $7 and I sold them for $40. I picked up the silver Nintendo GameCube at a yard sale for $1. Unfortunately, it wouldn't read discs. I ended up selling it for $25 and marked it as parts, but there's still an aftermarket for Nintendo GameCubes that don't work. The next item was my hot seller of the week. This was the Hero Trade number 1 by Bad Idea Comics. If you don't know who Bad Idea Comics are, they basically were a comic book company that solicited their Hero Trade comic to comic shops to see if they were interested in any of their upcoming issues. There might have been about 250 of these, maybe 300 in existence, because a lot of comic shops didn't know where they came from. They just mysteriously showed up there. And some of them were given away, some probably were thrown away, and some were just given as a raffle, I'm assuming. But the ones that were still around ended up skyrocketing because Bad Idea Comics actually went on to be a very good company. Anyway, I had this comic for a while and forgot completely that I had it, and I checked the prices recently, and I was like, wow. Like I said, there's only about 250, maybe 300 of these in existence, and this definitely was a hot seller for me. This next item I paid $1/4 for each at a box bin yard sale. It was an Oral-B extra soft lot of 15 brushes, and I sold it for $25. I made about a $19 profit off of these. This Sony PSP video game case and booklet only sold for $20. It did not include the game, but there are a lot of completists out there who will buy the case just so they have it with the game. They might have the game and the instructions, or just the game only, and they want to complete their set. So always keep your eye out for any empty cases when it comes to RPGs. Over on Mercari, I sold this vintage Libby Moon and Stars mug for $52. I picked it up at a box bin yard sale for $1. It actually had some perfume and a couple other things inside of the cup, and the cup was really dirty looking. I was surprised that once I cleaned it up, it looked so good. Like I said, it sold for $52, so it was definitely a $49 profit. I sold this Detective Pikachu brand new in package Pokemon set for $20. I believe I had picked it up for $12 at Walmart, and the prices have started going up on this. I made probably about a $6 profit. This next item I was glad to get rid of. Topps 2020 was a failure. Basically, they charged $20 for each one of these cards, and if you look at the aftermarket, the only thing that sold was the autographed or the very limited cards. The first few cards, maybe the first 20 or 30, really took off, and once everyone started finally getting into seeing the returns on them, they flooded the market. Some of these cards had very limited runs, and by the time we got in, that most of the people, including myself, got into it, they might have been 50 to 100,000 sold, and by then it was too late. Like I said, if you look at the market now, some of these don't even sell for $3 to $5, which is sad. So I was finally glad to get rid of these for $30. And the last item I sold on Mercari this week was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lot of 4 characters. I had picked these up in a bag of toys for $6.99. There was a bunch of other toys in there which have sold some here and there on eBay and Mercari. But these 4, I lotted them up and sold them for $17. So I more than doubled what I paid for the bag. That was a great week of sales, and I found a lot of cool vintage stuff that week too. I also continue finding vintage items at the yard sales and the box bin sales that I've gone to, and you'll see that in upcoming episodes. I'm really excited about this week coming up because it's yard sale across Florida Saturday. Hopefully I'll take my camera with me, my GoPro, and we'll film a lot of that footage there, and I'll show you what I find. If you did like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.